Hey everybody, welcome and thanks for joining the new GuruFocus platform overview. Just going to be quickly taking you guys through some of the key features of the platform. So make sure you throw any questions you might have into the chat and I can dive deeper into any of the particular features. So first up here, I've just got us on the homepage dashboard. This is going to be your go-to landing page. And it's completely customizable just depending on what information you look at the most often and want to come back to. You can set up multiple of these dashboards. If you'd like to create a new one, you just come over here and click New Dashboard. You can start from scratch or start with one of our templates that focus on a particular theme. And that's going to give you all these different widget options that you can add, remove, or move around wherever you'd like. But as far as tools on the platform, great place to start is with the screeners. Screeners are going to be one of the most powerful and versatile tools on the site. So if you click on all-in-one screeners here, it's going to take you to just a completely blank screener with the universe of stocks down below. But as you were to start inputting values here, that would start filtering out stocks based on whatever criteria you give the screener. So you can either start from scratch here, or you can start with any of these pre-made GuruFocus screens that focuses on different strategies like dividends, growth, or quality. Clicking on any of these is going to allow you to quickly load that screener with all of the filters and values associated with that GuruFocus screen. We've got all the different filters separated into these tabs here. If you want a quick look at all of the filters active for any given screen, you can click on this Active Filters tab here. That's going to allow you to get a quick overview of what's running. So right now we've got the high quality and low capex screen. You can see that's focusing on some things like high financial strength, strong margins, etc. Then we've got our results down below here. But now that this GuruFocus screen is up, we can make adjustments to it if we'd like to further tailor it to our strategy. So you could change existing metrics, or you could go in and add entirely new ones. As you do, your results are going to update automatically. So from the results here, you can jump directly to some of these stock summary pages to start doing some research, or you can start adding these stocks to a portfolio by just clicking that plus button there. So you can either add them to an existing portfolio or create a new one from here in the screener. And that's going to allow you to build out watch lists and start analyzing and keeping track of different investments and potential investments. To navigate to the portfolios, to existing portfolios, you would just click on this Portfolios tab here. You can either go to the overview page or open a particular portfolio. And that's going to give you access to a ton of great analytical tools. First would just be your customizable view here. If you're looking to analyze or compare any key statistics, come over here and click this Edit View button, and then choose from any number of metrics you're interested in to add to the view, and then just drag and drop to rearrange the order. So totally customizable and table. You can export all this data if you like, but also got things like the chart tab here. It's going to let you quickly compare stocks within your portfolio with any charts you'd like here. Got the performance tab for all of your risk and return related information. And here we've got the alerts tab, which this is a great tool to help you, monitor the activity of your watch list or portfolio, set different price targets or change, trade volumes, new earnings or events, etc. So all kinds of customizable alerts. You can get those email, text, once a day or as they happen. You can also quickly sort through the news based on the stocks in your portfolio. But we also have tons of great data at the stock specific level. So we could click on any of these tickers to jump straight to their stock summary pages. Or if you had something in mind that you wanted to research, you just come up to the search bar here and type it in. So by default, that's going to jump you to the stock summary page here. And up at the top, we've got some key statistics. Just hover over the company for a business description. And then up here in the center, we have the GF score. So that's going to be our overall snapshot of a company's strength and outperformance potential. That's based on these 5 subcategories here: profitability, growth, financial strength, momentum, and value. And then down here on the summary page, you can find a full breakdown of each of those GF score subcategories, each with its own individual ranking. You can see here all of the metrics that go into that subcategories ranking with a super quick and easy comparison to that company's industry as well as its own personal history. And then for any of these metrics that you're not familiar with or you want some more details on, you can just give it a click and it'll jump you to a full terms page. It'll give you a historical breakdown, competitive analysis, calculation, and more. But if you want to dig straight into the financials yourself, you can click on the 30-year financials tab here. That's going to give you decades worth of income statement, balance sheet, cash flow statement, as well as all the key valuation ratios and rankings. But if there's some valuation metric you use that you can't find in here, you could scroll down to the customized field section. You can even add custom fields to the 30-year financials as well. And then this entire table is fully customizable inside the GuruFocus UI. Just come over here to click Add View. That's going to allow you to choose just the sections you're interested in, whatever order you're interested in, and then same thing all the way down to the line item. So you can arrange this however you'd like, and once you give it a name and click Save, it'll be one of these options here that you can set as default if you'd like. You can then also export just those custom views or click the 30-year financial download to export all of it. Under the Forecast tab is where you'd find your analyst information. We've got some price targets here, analyst ratings, revenue and earnings estimates, etc. It's a built-in DCF calculator for each stock that's also fully customizable. Here's where you'd find all key dividend-related information. Interactive chart here for visualizing any fundamental or technical data, depending on what you're interested in. Just quickly click to chart any number of options. You can change the line series type here as well. You can also quickly compare multiple stocks in the charting tool as well by just adding in the tickers that you're interested in. And then if you get one of these charts set up that you're interested in using often or monitoring, coming back to, etc., you can save these as templates. You can even pin those to your custom dashboards as well. And then if you're looking for some more qualitative information, got the transcript section here. And that's going to give you all of the latest earnings calls. Each of those coming with a key points summary at the top, highlighting some of the positives and negatives. This is a great way to get management's perspective on a company. And we've also got the news tab here, similar to the portfolio tool, where you can quickly sort through news related to that particular stock. Got the compare tab here to quickly compare a stock with its competitors. Also, customizable table here. You can add additional competitors if you'd like, remove ones you're not interested in, etc. And then we also have here all of the latest guru and insider trades surrounding a particular stock. This is going to give you all the latest institutional trades and ownership. And same thing for insiders here, all the latest insider buys and sells, current ownership. And then for any of these insiders or gurus that you're interested in, you can click on this chart icon here to quickly see their entire holdings history with any particular stock. Or you can click on their name to jump to their entire portfolio. There you can dig into all of their current holdings, all of their latest trades. You can drill down at the sector level for all of their holdings. And if you're interested in following any of these gurus' activity, you can build out lists of gurus and get notified when they make trades. You can also, similarly to the stocks, use the search bar to search gurus as well. And similarly for insiders. And then as far as the gurus and insiders go, we also have some great guru and insider tools on a more big picture level. If you come up here to the guru and insider tabs. So the guru tabs here, we've got the latest picks page, which is just going to give you a broad overview of all of the latest trading activity for major institutional investors. We've got some super cool tools as well, like the aggregated portfolios tool here. So as I mentioned, if you're interested in following particular lists of gurus, you could build out one of those lists in here. And then the aggregated portfolios tool will quickly build you a portfolio based on the most broadly held stocks between those gurus. Got the scoreboard of gurus here, where you can quickly filter by time period to see who some of the top performing investors were. Got some big picture trend related information, industry and geographic trends, see what institutional investors have been doing lately on big picture level. And similarly, we have lots of great tools set up for the insiders as well. So because insider buying can signal the appreciation of a company's stock, we have all these screeners set up to look for insider buys. We've got the CEO and CFO buy screeners here. Cluster buys, looking for stocks that have been purchased by multiple insiders. Double buys is going to find you stocks that have been purchased by gurus and insiders lately. Similarly, triple buys find stocks that have been purchased by gurus, insiders, and the companies themselves have initiated share buybacks. And then we've also got some great just insider trend information on the sector level. If you're looking for other kind of broad sector level data, we've got tons of great market data. Come over here to the market drop down. Got this sector and industry performance section here. That's going to let you get some broad sector level data, but also drill down to the industry level to see latest performance, some of the biggest players, some broad valuation metrics, all kinds of great stuff here. And then the major stock market indices performance page here is where you'd find all the information about the major indices like the S&P and the NASDAQ. And then we've also got the news section here where you can either browse the editor's picks or also drill down into the news based on the industry you're interested in. And some of the other more advanced tools we have available include the Excel add-in. So that's an extension that you download into Excel and sign into your GuruFocus account, and that'll allow you to extract most of this data we've covered so far into Excel without having to leave the application. So that's a super powerful tool if you do any of your own financial modeling. But we also have lots of great templates set up to help you get started as well. And then another tool that we hadn't touched on yet is the backtesting feature of the screeners. So if you're interested in testing any of the GuruFocus screens or tweaking any of your own custom screens, you can come over here and click this backtesting button. That's going to allow you to run historical data through this screener and examine how the underlying strategy would have performed if you would have used this screener strategy to select your stocks. So you just pick the number of stocks you want to select from the screener results, how you'd like to rank them, the time period, rebalance period, and then once you click go, it's going to run all of that historical data through the screener and show you which stocks it would have selected over each period based on the screener criteria, and then at the end give you an overview of the performance benchmarked against all the major indices. So as soon as it finishes up here, we should see that overview. Get lots of great information this way and can really tweak your selection strategy and examine the strategy behind the GuruFocus screens. But if the screener setup is tricky at first, we've got our Guru AI tool, which is something you can use to just describe the type of company you're looking for in plain English. And Guru AI will take that and assemble the filters you'd need to run that screen. So you can either do that from within the screener here, or you can just click the AI button here from anywhere across the site, and similarly ask it to run a screen for you, but it can do all kinds of other things, such as help you set up charts, summarize earnings call transcripts, comb the news for information, and analyze financials. So this is a super powerful research tool to help you save time as well. And so let's see if we have any questions. So how often, or how do you determine who is considered a guru, and how often do you redefine the list? I'm not sure how often the list is redefined, but the premium gurus are some of the most successful investors over time. They have to have, I believe, over 100 million in assets under management, but the list doesn't change super often. I have a question regarding calculation of your GF value. Yes, the GF value is going to be based on its historical price multiples, its growth rates, and its analyst estimates. And those are all calculated together using a proprietary algorithm to determine the GF value based primarily on those factors. If you're interested in digging deeper into the GF score and some of its subcomponents, if you click on this little question mark here next to the GF score, there's a great write-up on the subcomponents of the GF score, how those are all measured, the research that went into some of those, and how they make up the GF score as a whole. So that would be a great resource as well for that. Alrighty. I'll wait around a few more seconds to see if anybody has any last minute questions. But want to thank everybody for joining us. And yeah, thank you guys for participating. Appreciate the questions.